I've never had the experience to work with such a wonderful, well, I'm not saying my staff's really good, but they are outstanding. So if we could give our WRA staff a round of applause again. As my team, I always say that we can accomplish so much as if we work together. And in our industry, it's the same thing. At our board of directors, we had this great grassroots effort, and it was because of all of them reaching out to membership. Even at the show yesterday, the last Kim gave me a report right before I walked up here, and she said, we have had our best year ever at the show. We've gotten like twice as many memberships this year than we have in past shows, so congratulations. So working together with our industry and united we stand, that's what we need to do all the time. So as I join the ranks of who's that to who's who, it's my last opportunity to be in the limelight. So I'm going to stay up here and look around for a while. No, actually that video presentation, I'm really relieved because, it sounds really morbid, but I can give it to my kids and they can use it for part of my funeral presentation. Save everyone the time. I'm all about time management. Whatever, you gotta think ahead, you gotta plan. If you don't plan, okay. So anyway. So this is my last moment in the limelight, and I know everyone, this is kind of like my going out party or coming out party, whatever you want to call it. No. It's all about connection, and it's all about who you know. So I'm going to tell you that I have two things to tell you before I turn over my reign to Lynn. And I'm so sorry he can't be here, but my thoughts and my prayers, like all of you, is with him. And I know in the next few weeks he'll be up and he'll be ready to take over. And in the interim, we'll be there to back him up. So before I hand over my reign to him, I have a few things I'd like to mention. Because Steve said, take this opportunity, talk a long time. He's always after me, get up there and talk. I'm like, Steve, I don't want to talk. I actually kind of getting used to it now. So at the board meeting, they cut it down. We only had 4 issues to write for our magazines. And I'm like, oh, darn, I'm just getting used to it. I have so much more to say. So anyway, okay. So the 2 things I want to say before I leave, which one thing let me go back because I'm not going to say the 2 things yet. I forgot to say, in memory of my mom and dad, I wore this ring, which is my mother's and my father's. I'm so sorry because they taught me my work ethic and everything else, and I'm so proud, and I wish they were here to join me in this event. So. And Steve said, aren't you going to cry? You didn't cry at the board meeting. I'm like, no, I'm going to save that for afterwards. So, the 2 things before I hand over to my reign to Lynn, when I go from who's who to who's that, because no one will remember it again, I want to tell you, you saw the pictures, my Harley is for sale. So, if you want to make an offer later at the bar, let me know. And I'm also single. So if you'd like a group package, we could work something out. I don't think that's kind of funny. It's all about connections. You know you, I know you. Okay, this guy would be good for me. This girl, I'll meet you, I'll introduce you. Okay. I want to make sure I have my moment. Okay, so as I walk into who's that, I want to thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart for this opportunity to serve as your WRA chairman of the board. I thank all my family, and I consider you all my close friends out here that are here and that have worked so dedicatedly, generously for membership and everything else, and the WRA for their support all year, and the journey was the reward. And a thought I'd like to leave you with that I tweaked from a famous speech President Kennedy gave. Ask not what the WRA can do for you, but what you can do for the WRA. God bless you all, and wear your sunscreen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mary. I'll see you at the bar. I've got an offer for you.